Hi, I'm Ken Stiles, the Pragmatic Professor, here to offer some advice and insights based on my 35 years of teaching college. Today, we're going to be talking about cheating and plagiarism, which is a type of cheating. Now, a lot of students think that it's common, that it's inevitable, and so forth, but it's really not. Okay? Rule of thumb is if you want to be an honest student, then use the materials that were provided in the class for all the other students. So that can be a lot of different things. Sometimes teachers will provide model tests, model papers, maybe old tests, maybe some websites. Obviously the TAs and so forth can help you with the class and prepare for tests and do assignments and so forth. What you don't want to do is use material that is not available to everyone in the class. Now, what does that mean? Well, sometimes you'll hear about fraternities that have old tests that they've kept on file. Sometimes people will go and purchase a paper, what they call a paper mill. Sometimes they'll just look at other students' work. This would almost always be inappropriate. Okay? Now, one of the problems that students have, like I was saying before, is they think that everybody is involved in cheating in some way. But the fact is, not everybody does. So if you think that you're cheating in order to just be competitive, what you're actually doing is discriminating against honest students. I don't think too many will justify that. It's clearly unethical. So learn the skills, do the work, earn the degree. That's the best thing I can tell you. Now, plagiarism, I find, is usually committed by mistake. Right? Plagiarism involves using some published work and putting it into your paper as if you came up with it. It's usually done by accident, where students just forget to provide the citation to give credit to the author, or they think it only applies to a direct quote, when in fact it applies to ideas, it applies to the data and examples that are provided. So what's the upshot of that? Well, when you use somebody else's work in academia without giving credit, it's considered stealing. There have been some professors and professionals who have had to quit their jobs over this. Other students have gotten F's on papers, sometimes F's in classes, and if it's bad enough, sometimes they've been expelled from school. So this is not casual, this is not trivial. You need to pay attention to this and not take other people's ideas as if they were your own. So what's the key? Well, you can use other people's ideas, you just have to tell us where you got the ideas from. You have to provide the sources, okay? This is why we have footnotes and bibliographies, citations, and all sorts of things. If you're going to reproduce a table, then indicate the source right under it, okay? Just put a little source clue. Anytime you have a quote, anytime you're paraphrasing what somebody said, give us the source and stick it in the bibliography. If anything, overdo it, right? So why has this become a problem for students? Well, because a lot of students do their research without really keeping track of their sources. Somehow, I don't know what they're thinking, but I guess they assume that if they read it, that somehow they'll also memorize the publisher and the year of publication and then how to spell the author's names. That's not going to happen, right? There's nothing more annoying in paper writing than to be there at the end of the semester writing up your paper with a wonderful idea that you just know you read somewhere and you really want to use it, but you can't remember where you got it. Well, from personal experience, I can tell you the only correct solution is to leave it out. So if you're hoping to use the material that you're reading and gathering, then have some place to be writing down the sources as you go. Okay? That's basically it. Be honest, right? Give credit where it's due, and earn your degree. So this is the Pragmatic Professor. So thanks for watching. Hope that was helpful to you. Make sure to comment and like and share and watch for other videos. And of course, the views expressed are my own and not necessarily those of any institutions with which I've been affiliated over the years. Take care. Bye-bye.